Prepare now. Solana Fireworks coming in May through June 2024. All right, guys, it's early here in Bali. I was looking at the Solana chart and I'm seeing some very, very interesting, potentially very exciting things. So I wanted to come on here and give this wealth of information for free here. So let me ask you to, in return, to subscribe to this channel because I'm getting this amazing information for free here. Let's boost the algorithm. My goal is to get to 3,000 subscribers in the next few months. So let's make that happen. All right, so good morning and good evening, crypto astronauts, depending on where you're tuning in from in this beautiful world, and welcome back to the crypto paradise. Things are going really well lately. But this is not financial or investment advice, I gotta say that. This is intended for entertainment and educational purposes. Okay, so let's look at the Solana chart. One thing that's very interesting, so I took a look back in the last bull run. This pink line was around the time when Bitcoin reached its all-time high back in 2021, December. And shortly after, Solana just went off on a tear all the way up here, if you guys can see that. And we did get a couple dumps along the way, and it was about, this one was about 35%, but not too many other dumps before we reached this massive peak here. And that was also when Bitcoin was peaking out in April. Bitcoin corrected during the summer. That was very fearful for many people. People were freaking out. But Solana made a higher low, higher low, higher low, and then we went upwards on that massive run that many of you probably remember back in 2021. So we are already just going off on a rampage here. Let's look at the Fibonacci levels. Things are looking very, very strong. It has surpassed the 50% level, and we are just shooting past that. Okay. So we did see this correction here back in December. This was a 37% correction. All right, pretty sizable correction. You know, if we look back at 2021, we just continued to rampage up. Let's see how many weeks we were rampaging up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks rampaging up before we saw a big correction. It was about a 47% correction there. Sizable correction. So that's one thing I would be a bit concerned about. It's another reason why it might not be a great buying opportunity. Might be better to wait until we see a big correction, because it's probably going to come at some point. So we've already been up for 1, 2, 3 weeks. We could have potentially 4 more weeks up, something like that. Who knows? I mean, also maybe we could also correct down 30% or something. Actually, that would be interesting. We could bounce off of this and head up higher. That's definitely possible too. We're going to be going into the astrology today again. This is super high value. We're going to do a really deep dive on Solana because I'm keeping my eye on this one. Definitely seems like, I mean, if not completely not debatable, that Solana is one of the strongest altcoins, if not the strongest altcoin right now. We can go into details on that. But I mean, we did go up here on March 8th and we came down and we bounced off the 50% level and we're just shooting up. So this is like super, super bullish price action here. When we get that nice bounce off of a level of resistance like that and we just keep shooting up, that's very, very bullish. We're also moving past this dotted line, which was this previous peak back in March 2022, and we just shot through that. Like, we just cut through it like butter. Looks like we're already hitting this level of resistance here back at this peak at about 182. We'll see how much resistance we get there. Are we gonna continue to find resistance at that level, or are we going to shoot higher? And another next level of resistance potentially is around, oh wow, 205, and then another one at 221. Wow. So yeah, we got to first get past this level of 182. So we'll see how Solana continues to do with that. Let's look at the 8-hour. I mean, we're just getting higher low, higher low, higher lows. You know, we did this pretty big correction, but we shot through that. We bounced off the 50% level, then higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. I mean, this is incredible given the fact that, let's look at the 4-hour here. I mean, if we compare this to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is, you know, kind of dumping here. You know, the last 24 hours or so, Bitcoin's gone down like 11%. Solana's, it did correct a bit, but we just headed back. I mean, we corrected like 11%, but then we just bounced through that, and we're almost right back up to where we were before this big dump here. There was a decent amount of sell volume here. But I mean, Solana compared to just about anything, compared to Ethereum, you know, Ethereum is slumping down. Solana just keeps staying extremely strong here. Even if we go to the 1-hour, we're just creating higher low, higher low, higher low, higher lows. But yeah, we got to see if we can get through this 182 level. See if we can close the day above that. That would be bullish. I think we need to get like 3 daily closes above 182 to be really bullish. And then we need a weekly close above 182 to see if we can get through that level. Looks like we have a couple more days till the weekly close. So that's coming up very, very soon. Be very interesting. But, you know, one thing that's interesting is there's definitely potential that we could get, you know, at some point, even a 30% dump. And we could even hit this trend line here. We could bounce off this trend line, or could potentially bounce out around the 50% level here. But I mean, we've already gotten that bounce on there on the on this daily, the daily swing. We already got a bounce off of that. So I mean, oh man, it also could just continue upwards. But as we can see historically, you know, we have gotten dumps on the way up. This one was 35%. This one was a huge dump, like 70% there. Wow. So I mean, if we get like a major dump in the macro markets, Solana can dump up to like 70%. And then from this peak, we got a 48% dump. So there will be, that's actually hopeful. There will be more buying opportunities if we want to buy those dips. But Solana, I mean, it doesn't give us that many opportunities. I mean, this was the greatest opportunity to buy. It went down to 80. So that was a 30% dump. Who knows? We can look at the astrology to see if there's hints for when we're going to see the next dump with Solana. All right, we're live, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Type it in the chat box. Thanks for what you do, bro. I'm really interested in learning about astrology and how it impacts the crypto market. Beautiful. We'll keep staying tuned to this channel, brother. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll be coming out with so many more videos. Just stay tuned, man. All right, so we're gonna dive into the, wow, a gecko literally just fell next to me. I'm in Bali here, and sometimes geckos just fall from the ceiling. It's, interesting here, but I think that could be good luck. We'll see. That could be a sign, a good luck sign. All right, so let's take a look at the Solana Astrology here, guys. That's what we do on this channel. So I literally take the Genesis block of Solana and I run an astrology birth chart off of this. I know it sounds a little woo-woo. I know it might sound a little crazy, but guys, it has been 90% accurate so far. And you can check my previous videos where I prove that, particularly with the Bitcoin astrology. The Bitcoin astrology has been the most accurate by far, as Bitcoin is the top dog of crypto. But Solana, when we look at the altcoins, we can also get some hints as well as to some price action. Now, so we are in March, and this transit's a little bearish, slightly negative. It's not a big deal, but that's on March 17th. Uranus opposite the Solana moon. I don't think that's going to affect it too much, but there's a possibility we could see a dump on the 17th. So that's in about 24 to 48 hours. That'll be very interesting to see if we get a buy opportunity. It might not be very much of an opportunity. We'll see. This is a big transit for this year. Pluto conjunct the Solana Saturn. So far, this is acting quite bullish, so that's very good news. That's in effect for the next few months. One thing that's a bit bearish is we get this Neptune conjunct the Solana Mercury. Mercury is the planet of trading, and Mercury does not like Neptune. Neptune brings a lot of confusion to the market. So this is actually potentially good news for those who want to buy Solana, is we could see a buy opportunity in April. And this is happening on April 14th, direct hit. So we could have a dump coming in April, or any time in the next month, really. We're in mid-March right now, and actually this lasts all the way through May. But it'd be very interesting to see if we get another dump and a buy opportunity with Solana. It's possible, but this isn't guaranteed because we also have a lot of other positive aspects coming in here. So we get the lunar eclipse on the 24th of March, and then we get the solar eclipse on the 8th of April. We could definitely see a dump in the macro markets around this time. So it's not guaranteed, but it's definite. It's a definite possibility that we see a big market shift here. So that'll be very interesting to see how Solana reacts if that is the case. If we look deeper at the astrology, it is getting a positive transit on the lunar eclipse on March 24th. That's positive. And also this is a positive aspect after that lunar eclipse. And many more positive aspects coming in here in between the eclipses. So that's very positive for Solana. I mean, Solana could continue going off on a rampage here. If we look at the solar eclipse, we're getting a bit more positive energy as well. And once we head further into April, this is a slight negative, not a big deal there on May 1st. And we continue to get pretty good transits in April for Solana. The sun is conjuncting the Solana Uranus on April 25th. That's pretty bullish. But one thing, and this is where it starts getting really interesting. Then we start getting some really positive transits, some really powerful. I mean, this is really powerful. Jupiter trining the Solana Pluto on May 4th is very bullish. So we could start getting some fireworks for Solana. I mean, it seems like we're already getting fireworks, but things could really start to get exciting here. We could definitely possibly get all-time highs in May. I mean, if we look deeper at this, when we get the Jupiter trine the Solana Jupiter, it's extremely bullish. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, so typically it expands the price action and things get really excited, things get really bullish. That's looking really good. We continue to get some positive aspects throughout May. And I mean, look at this. Another Jupiter. Anything with Jupiter positive aspects is really bullish. So Jupiter sextiled the Solana Mercury. Very bullish on May 18th. And then it continues. Jupiter trine the Solana Saturn on May 30th. I mean, we almost can't get any more bullish for Solana in May. And then we're also heading into June with extremely bullish transits as well. So we have Uranus trine the Solana Pluto, extremely bullish because Uranus is the planet of technology and crypto, making a positive aspect to Pluto in the Solana chart. Pluto is the planet of wealth. Very positive. June 14th, looking extremely bullish. We do get this slight negative transit, but it's not getting any direct hit in June or July, so probably won't make that big of an effect on it. And we get into like even more bullish transit here, like Uranus trine the Solana Jupiter, extremely bullish transit on June 24th. Man, we could be surpassing the all-time highs at this point. I mean, it really looks like that's what could be happening here. Very exciting. There could be quite the fireworks show for Solana May through June. And we also get Jupiter trining the Solana Mars, super bullish at June 26th. I mean, guys, this is pretty phenomenal. I don't see this kind of positive astrology very often. So, wow. Solana could, I mean, who knows? It could even head into July too. Because once there's this much momentum, it could bleed into July. We'll see. But wow, super, super bullish. So I am personally hoping that hopefully we see a correction in the next few weeks. Possibly even in April, maybe April 14th, like we were talking about. And I would want to buy that. So we'll see how much higher we go, but are we going to see a correction in April before we head back up like that? I would definitely be excited to buy that. So that's what I'm thinking. But let me know what questions you guys have for the Solana chart here. I mean, guys, we could be heading into some major fireworks. Is this a good buy opportunity right now? It's tough to say. You know, I personally would wait until we see a correction. If you don't have any exposure to Solana, I mean, I can't give any financial advice. But what I did is I even bought some more down here, even though it felt kind of painful because I was honestly hoping that Solana was gonna come down in here, and I was planning to buy it down there, but it kept heading up. So I made sure to get some exposure around this level because I really wanted to make sure I had some. But man, buying up here at these levels, it's up to you. Well, we could see something. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping for that correction. But man, this is looking so incredibly bullish. We did get the Bitcoin all-time high here. And so the last time that happened, we went off on an absolute rampage. Because once we got after the all-time high 2020, man, we just kept going up. Whew! So, good news for Solana. All right, we got some comments coming in here. Yeah, moon cycles play a big part. Somewhat. If stocks roll over, then Bitcoin will as well. Right. So, yeah, the macro markets are very important. You know, the S&P 500, we're still kind of, we could be topping out. I don't know. Temporarily. I mean, it looks like almost things are rolling over a little bit here. You see, it seems like the Dow Jones could be losing some momentum. And one thing that's important to look at is also the Russell 2000, and this, we really need to see the Russell 2000 make an all-time high because it still hasn't yet. And every time in history Bitcoin and altcoins went off on a rampage, the Russell 2000 got that all-time high. And since we still haven't gotten it, I mean, this is what we need. We need to see it jump out of here and hit that all-time high. because we're still hanging out down here. How far is that away from the all-time high? We're still, geez, we still got 17% more to go. So that is keeping me on the edge here. I mean, that's one thing that's holding back the altcoin market, the total crypto market, from really going off on a rampage. I mean, we have already done really well. We need this Russell 2000 to get going here soon. The NASDAQ is correcting here. Little correction. We've corrected. That's a healthy correction. Oh, it's only 3%. Okay. But it'll be interesting to see if there's a, I don't know, like an 8% correction at some point. It's totally possible, and then it could be a really great buying opportunity. The total crypto market cap. Oh wow, we have sliced through the 0.786 Fibonacci level of resistance. That's really bullish. Let's see. Yeah, so we're getting this correction here, but we've already bounced back above this green line, the 0.786. So that's really bullish. If we can continue to break through that, we might just continue marching up. But, you know, we did get this major correction with Bitcoin. However, it is, right now, it is, let me clean this up. It is doing quite well, recovery here. So what I did is I took a 50% Fibonacci level from the peak to the bottom here. And wow, Bitcoin has got right back up to the 50. It's still just short of the 50%. Oh, it literally, I think it's hitting the 50% right now. If we can break through that, if we can break through this 50% level, which is at 69,600, about there. If we bounce off of that and we keep heading up, then that's really bullish. But, I mean, this is happening right now. If it goes up a little, but then it gets rejected again, that's going to be more bearish action. And we do have the lunar eclipse coming up on the 25th of March, which could cause a dump. I mean, we've already gotten this dump right now on the 15th of March. And eclipses, the energy of the eclipses can show up a couple weeks beforehand. So this could potentially be kind of the effects of the eclipse already coming into the market, or we could continue marching down a bit more until potentially the end of March. That's the bearish scenario. The bullish scenario, obviously, is we just kind of keep marching up from here, which is totally possible. It's a bit tough to predict right now exactly what's going to happen. We got to be on our toes. There's a lot of unknowns a lot of surprises that can happen with eclipses, especially. We're then heading into a Mercury retrograde in April. So there's a bit of cloudiness in the skies. We're heading into not necessarily crystal clarity in terms of the astrology right now. But we got to be ready for all scenarios. We got to be ready for another dump if that's going to happen, or we got to be ready for things to march up. So I like to be prepare for the worst but hope for the best. All right, hope that makes sense. For those who are interested, I am hosting an amazing crypto retreat in Bali. I'll scroll up to the top here. Maximize your profits, Bali retreat for crypto investors. We're going to focus on perfecting our crypto strategy and mindset mastery, happening September 7th through 14th of this year. This is the first crypto astro retreat, although I have run many retreats in Bali. I believe 4 with my wife in the past decade. So we love this land in Bali. We've lived here for 4 years. We've we're raising our daughter here. It's incredible. You guys are going to absolutely love this. So this is ideally for crypto investors who want to maximize their profits and create a super solid crypto strategy for themselves. I know the last bull market, so many of us, what do? We invested during the bull market. We waited. We just diamond handed. We hodled all of our crypto at the very peak. We didn't sell any, and then we saw our profits dump back in 2022, and it was brutal. If you were there, you know how brutal that was. Okay, this time we're not gonna let that happen again. We're gonna maximize our profits. We're gonna create a solid crypto profit-taking strategy, also a profit rotation strategy. This is not financial advice, but it's a strategy that you can follow step by step so that you know exactly what to do when crypto is hitting certain levels. And this is also based on specifically on your life goals. And so if your goal is to make 100 grand because you want to put a down payment on a house to buy a house for your mom or something like that, then we're gonna map your crypto strategy specifically around that. And once your crypto portfolio hits 100K, we're gonna take out the profits so you can put the down payment on that home, okay? Or whatever your goals are. Each person has their own goals. You know, maybe you want your husband to be able to retire. Okay, what number would that be? What number does he need to feel confident to retire? Is that 200K? Okay, we're gonna create a crypto strategy around that, a profit rotation strategy. Typically, the money in crypto goes into Bitcoin, then it funnels into Ethereum, then it funnels into altcoins like Solana or Chainlink, things like that. And so we could create a crypto strategy around that where you funnel your funds into Bitcoin, and then at a certain time we funnel it back into Ethereum, and then funnel that into your favorite altcoins. Okay, so that you can actually compound and build more, expand your portfolio as this crypto bull run continues. All right, back to the Bali retreat. So this is gonna be 7 days of pure bliss, surrounded by stunning natural beauty, delicious food, and a community of conscious, like-minded individuals. I'm gonna be bringing together some amazing crypto investors, people who can hold you accountable, to just have a lot of masterminding and fun together. This is going to be a very holistic experience. Bali is a very spiritual place with incredible locals here with amazing spiritual ceremonies that they do really every month. And anyways, there's so many amazing things we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing guided breathwork, meditation, sound healing sessions. There's a pyramid of 10 minutes down the street here, and they do sound healing there. It's absolutely amazing. You'll get visions, and you'll be able to set goals for your life and get also nourishing meals. They have really delicious food here. You guys are absolutely going to love it. So definitely check out this page. There are 15 days left in March to sign up for the early bird rate. And there's also bonuses that you're going to receive. These 4 bonuses here, super high value. You can read on the page here. If you sign up this month, you're going to get access to these incredible bonuses, including getting a overview of the Bitcoin Astrology month-by-month analysis for the entire year of 2024. This can help you identify when are the best times to buy or sell or do some swing trading, which means you swing trade every month or two during the kind of the ebbs and flows of the market. All right, so I can help you find the auspicious times for you to make major decisions with your crypto portfolio, whether you're thinking about buying or selling. Can help you, guide you to make the best decision for you. All right. Also, if you sign up this month, you're gonna unlock a limited time bonus, a complimentary 60-minute quantum alignment session with me. I'm gonna do a deep dive. I'm gonna look at your personal astrology chart. I'm gonna look at all the themes that I see in your chart, especially themes around crypto in your chart and your investments in your chart. Look at the 8th house in your chart, which is your investments in your crypto portfolio. And then I'll look at certain themes that I see related to crypto in your birth chart, which is related to typically Uranus, the planet of technology and crypto. And there's a lot of other themes that I'm going to look at, and then help you create a crystal clear profit-taking strategy and get you started with that so that you can maximize your profits this bull run, and you can hit your goals, take those profits, and achieve your dreams. It's absolutely incredible when you get the confidence and you feel the reality of making your dreams come true. All right, so there's a variety of payment options. I'm doing this for the first time. This is incredible. I'm giving a low income payment option for those undergoing financial difficulty. You can sign up. That's available this month. You guys got to jump on this early bird rate. There's tier 2, which is a fair value payment option for those who are making, who are doing pretty well financially and can afford the normal rate. And then tier 3 is for those desiring a high-end luxury experience. They have an amazing, stunning resort down the road here. It's like a 5-star experience. So those who want the luxurious experience are going to love that. And then at the bottom of the page, we have the FAQ. What airport do you fly into? Where's the hotel located? What's the weather like? Should you rent a car? Are meals included? And should you arrive a few days early? And then you can also email me with your questions. You just check out my email address here. You click on that and you email me any questions that you may have. So thanks so much for viewing this video and making it with me this far. Much love to you guys. Let me know what questions you have. And I'll be coming out with many more Bitcoin astrology videos, Solana astrology, Ethereum astrology, Tesla astrology. I'm also looking at the stock market here. And guys, it's been pretty accurate so far. So definitely stay tuned to learn more about this amazing world of crypto and astrology. All right, definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We'll be looking much more at the Bitcoin charts here coming in the next days and weeks and months. So I will see you on the next video, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk soon.